Jesus is a man of his word. Jesus is a man of his word. How do we know that? If you've ever heard anybody preach from this passage, that you will have heard this. When Jesus says, let's cross to the other side, he will always mean we're going to get to the other side. Like, Jesus has never said, let's do a thing, and then halfway through go, you know what, guys, this one's tough. We're not going to be able to do the thing I said. Everybody turn around for a second and look at the words above the back doors. It's Hebrews 13:8, and it says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. If you try to figure out God and his character and who he is and what he's like, you begin to find out that God does not change his mind, that God doesn't lie, that God doesn't make mistakes. And so when Jesus said, let's cross to the other side, you might think, oh, that's just like, hey, let's get in the car and go for a cruise, or let's get on the boat and go sailing. Jesus picks his words very intentionally. He says, let's go to the other side. So what do we understand? He intends to get to the other side. So the question isn't, did Jesus mean what he said? The question is, do you believe Jesus is a man of his word? Do you believe that when he said, pray for miracles and you'll see miracles, do you believe that he meant it? A storm comes up, and Jesus doesn't change his mind. He doesn't change his plans. The lesson for us, the storms of our life do not change the words of God. What is the storm in your life? What storm have you faced? If this is a metaphor for the place where you asked God to do something that he didn't do the way you asked him for, or you started asking him to do something and he hasn't done it yet. Like in my life currently, I still regularly, very often pray, Jesus, I believe that you are a healer. You have promised healing. Heal my mother of Parkinson's. And I haven't seen that happen yet. So I have to come back to this very often. But Jesus, you are a man of your word. And the storm that we call Parkinson's in my mother's life and the way that affects our family, that does not change your word.